welcome along to another episode of Having a Crack. It's the third instalment of the old LS Land Rover. This one, getting the engine in, sorting through the suspension and a few other little bits and bobs. So let's rewind and get to the beginning. Go. What you got to do to this now to get it back in?
Change the sump.
Change some.
Oil pump pickup pipe.
Yep.
Dipstick tube.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put myself up inside the engine. Exhaust, I've cut one side, done that. Yeah, all the rubbish that goes with it, and then after that, water light pipes, radiator, so on and so forth.
So
until I can start it.
We have been waiting.
In it.
We have been waiting for God knows how long for bits on this. Like horrendous amounts of time.
No matter where you go to buy bits, they seem to take a long time to get here for this one.
Weeks and weeks of waiting.
It's like God's trying to tell me I'm going to kill myself in it, so don't bother driving it.
But so yeah, it has been in, so we know it all fits nicely. So
I want to know if the Land Rover is going to stay together.
I don't reckon it will.
Nor do I.
I reckon it goes straight up on the back wheels and kind of capitulate in half.
I got a feeling the chassis is going to twist on it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yes.
Entertaining, won't it?
Would be. So that's next jobs. And then we can drop the engine in for good. So sump gasket, jack tube, jack stick.
The dipstick.
Yeah, and then back in. Living the dream. Right, we originally got the front sump because it was going on the Avenger, that one. Now we've changed to a rear sump because it's going in the Land Rover.
Yes.
And the engine, when it's in the Land Rover, leans
back a bit.
So we get more oil and the oil in the right place.
Sounds good, you know what it's all about.
I know what I'm on about.
He knows what,
So it doesn't get oil starvation.
You might as well fit it in, eh?
Yeah, right. So that's me sorted for the rest of the day. Right. What are you doing? You've got the welder in your engine. Is this necessary?
In my book it is, yeah.
Why?
Well, I come to fit a sump pickup, oil pickup for the sump.
Yeah.
And this tray thing got in the way of this bit. So we cut that bit off and we welded this bit in so that it fits properly, and that's what I wanted to do.
But you're welding inside your engine already.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's new, isn't it? That's what you're doing, new. It's new, isn't it?
Exactly.
I gotta give it having a crack fucking stance. I gotta let it know that it's in this workshop.
Yeah, true.
So.
Go on then, knock yourself out. That's your warranty goal.
Oh well.
Warranty void. Pickup pipe back on, so the sump can go on now then, can't it?
No.
Oh.
I have
more modifications.
got to chop a hole here somewhere. I'm just going to chop a hole like that.
Chop a hole out of plate. And that's to accommodate
that.
That's to accommodate that. So you've got to cut that out there. Oh. And that's to accommodate
oil pressure release thingy.
How do you know that's what it is?
So my brother told me just now.
Chops are all.
Once you've chopped said hole, you should set clean residue away. Because you do not want these little filing parts going up through your engine. Our parts washing sounds like it's dying slowly up.
So, if anyone wants to kindly donate one,
Would be nice.
Yeah, would be nice. Along with some other tools. Oh, beautiful. That's almost like it's brand new. That's your favourite, isn't it?
Up the rear. I need two for going up there.
Right, new sump on, dipstick on. You can go back in now for good.
No, we've got 4 bolts missing, but you know, it's going in.
4 bolts of what?
2 for the sump, 2 for the gearbox. And 1 for my brain.
Yeah, but what why are we missing some from the sump?
Because they're about yay long and I don't own none. So, I gotta buy some.
But we can do that from underneath.
Fine.
Do it when it's up on the ramp.
If not, engine out.
No. It's going in now for good, yeah?
Think so.
Up and away!
Oh, my headlight.
Oh, you crashed.
We took headlight wire with that.
Crashed.
Good Land Rover, see? Join one headlight to the other when you want it to work, right? Now what's happened to the wiring in this Land Rover? It's gone black. OMG, I think it may stay in.
Finally. She's in now. Right, go on then, what's next? Fire it up, innit?
Oh yeah, in a minute. You ain't gonna bottom out. So.
Get your manifold back on.
Just making sure they weren't gonna bottom out and break something in the block head. Start up next. This time next year.
Oh, you started.
Jealousy. Jealousy. That's all it is, Barry. Because he ain't got one. So all it is, guys, because he ain't got one. It's just jealousy.
Yeah.
Comes
But would you ever have something that runs or something that don't?
Oh, don't you fucking start as well.
So, manifold's back on.
Look, we're going to take the dipstick back out.
Oh, did you?
Because the dipstick goes down between the exhaust.
Oh.
Definitely.
There's one. There's one over there, look.
Who that? Got a part of you.
Yeah, it's got to be something slightly wrong with you then.
Took a strip, mate. What you got to do now? Oh, I just keep going until it starts. Don't think about it. I wouldn't put it in there. No. That's a stupid move. Yeah. Have you seen what you've put it in? Yeah. That's like it.
Since the engine has gone back in, a few little things have changed. We've changed the intake, and new fuel rail. All the belts and pulleys have gone on for various things. Headers are back on. So that's about as far as we've got with the engine at the moment. And now Jack's turned his attention to suspension.
Yes. Right, here we are then. We have the suspension off of E36 to try and fit it onto the Land Rover to get some drift lock out of it. We've come up with a little bit of a problem that is 100 mil too wide for the Land Rover, so the wheels will be stuck out too far. So the plan of action is to cut 50 mil out of here, 50 mil out of there, and suck those 2 bits in. Then hopefully we can take the 50 mil out of there and just screw it straight to the rack. In theory, that should be a plus 50 drift lock without the steering extensions, but all on this rack, fitted inside of there, with my hubs landing in the same place as where the Land Rover is landing now, so that the wheels are not stuck out of the arch too far like the back ones. You know, sat quite nice. You see what I'm saying? Fingers crossed, that's how we get on. Good luck to me. So that's what we've cut out. Shortened it by 50mm. Rack extenders out. We should hopefully have it back to normal, but with plus 50 bottom arms, in theory. So here we are taking the front suspension out. We've got some sorts of measurements from the little yellow dot back there, and if all else goes wrong, we can measure to the back wheel. Two measurements that are the same size, apart from this one. So something's not straight somewhere. Cross member is almost made. Just got a few reinforcements going in. I got bored of doing that, so I said take the front suspension out of the Land Rover. This is having the crank BMW geometry at its best. We got one to measure from, and then we're trying to make it into this one. Who knows what it's going to handle like.
So the front suspension is in, cross members in, arms are on, steering rack, I can't see from it, yeah, he's in, steering rack's in, so your bit of wood, which is down here, worked to treat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems to have. Yeah, it seems to have done the job.
So is it all in the right places where you want it?
Everything's correct, apart from the cross member needs to come forward an inch. Apart from that, we've done alright.
And we noticed from the other side, when you're kind of looking down on it, there's a lot more room around the engine, so you're on about dropping that down a bit more as well, aren't you?
Yeah, my bonnet don't shut.
Ah,
I'm going to hit my head in a minute.
you had the same problem as me with the trumpets on the Scrapson.
Yeah, well, I've already changed the inlet manifold. He's about another inch higher, so I got to lower the engine to an inch and a half, 2 inches, if I can do it, without hitting everything.
So let's have a look from the top down.
But I think we might get alternator and exhaust crashing into a few things, yeah.
So that's what it's like from underneath.
And I'm not putting one of those gay Puma bonnets on it.
No. Right, so from up here, so we got your top mounts. What's that? Is that E36 as well?
Yes. Well, I've had them plasma cutted out, but yeah, the E36 suspension, yeah.
And then it's welded a few bars on.
A few tubulars.
A few tubes.
And he's finishing off in a minute, one day.
And the coilovers, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're E36 as well.
Bit of BC Racing in there.
Oh, have you?
Yes. My nickname's out of somebody else's garage when I was doing a job around there.
There we go. So front suspension,
Well,
is it?
I'll rephrase that. All of this front suspension is nicked out of somebody's garage.
Sounds about right.
I was walking past their compressor and seen it all rammed against their compressor, so I threw it in the back of the van and thought, that'd do lovely for me.
Bye. Right.
Thanks, Big Jace.
Thanks, Jace. So it gives you a bit more room for making your exhaust system as well, doesn't it, really?
That side it did, this side it didn't. This side I got very close to it.
It's a bit tight on the header there, isn't it?
And I want to drop it down, but I don't know. It might go. It might go. This one's going to start disappearing behind this one, but I can soon get a bend on it. Yeah. Alternator might get connected. Swine. Yeah, it's all a bit too cozy in here to how far I can go down. Plus, my exhaust got cutouts in the bulkhead, so.
What's the plan with the exhaust system? Off of there, so I think.
I haven't got there yet.
To be safe.
We were going to do a crossover situation in the front here. But for the amount of room I got now, I can just go like straight underneath the engine and send it straight back. So.
Because you wanted them to come out the wings, didn't you?
I did, but it's asking for a lot of trouble, that is, because there isn't a lot of room. Whereas if I just put an exhaust system under the vehicle, it's a lot easier for me.
Will the exhaust system go under the, if you drop it down even more?
Yeah.
So you've still got room to do that and put the exhaust in?
Yeah.
There is a lot of room in there.
There is.
It is mid-mounted.
Yeah, well, a standard one, they usually have the LS and standard Land Rovers up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Because they do fit them in Land Rovers, just not quite like this.
No. This is having the crack styly.
Yes, definitely, it's going to get lowered down, but not this year.
No.
I think it's going to make, I don't know, I should have just chucked chassis away really and made a tube box chassis, but, you know.
You live and you learn.
I was working with what I had. On a very limited budget.
He's going. So there we go. What's next?
Anybody that wants to give us some free parts, I'm up for it.
That is the end of this little episode on the Land Rover. So hope you enjoyed the update. Give us a thumbs up, like and a subscribe. And hopefully on the next one, she'll be up and running. We've done a bit on the old roll cage, so we'll cover that in the next one as well. What have we got to do to get it up and running? Jacko, where are you? There you are. To get it up and running, we have got to
Wire it up.
wire it.
And give me a haircut.
What's wrong with your bonnet? Mate, what you need is one of these hats to cover it up. Get your having the crack bobble hat out, mate. That's what you want. So, a bit of wiring, front brakes, was it?
Wiring, front brakes, yeah, I think I could do donuts, huh?
Oh.
I think.
Right, join us on the next one. We'll let you know when it's coming out. And hopefully we'll have a lovely, smoky LS Land Rover to play with. Adios. Say bye, Jack.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.